It was Mark Poulton that packaged him. Mark is fired. Tell Mark I'm mad.
Yeah, this is primetime Poulton. Keep it entertaining. You already know. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Viking Wolf, U.S. Assassin. Doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not fronting. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is primetime Poulton. This is primetime Poulton. Let's go.
Yo, let me tell you about the scene that's poppin'. Haunted pizza got the heat, there ain't no stopping. Insert Poulton in the game, he's the big boss. Creating worlds while the haters just take a loss. With Mike and Enrico, we're bringing the flame. Dexter and Yoon, it's a powerful name. Haunted pizza, we're the kings of the scene. Making comics, living dreams, know what I mean? While they cry on YouTube, we stacking our green. Moving up, we're the masters, if you know what I mean. Graveyard shift, rising U.S. assassins flow. Viking wolf howling, making profits grow. Sea dog cruising waves, riding pain hit. Gun Goth in the mix, watch our legends commit. Lil body cheering, he's our biggest fan. We're rising to the top, ain't no haters in this plan. Haunted pizza, we're the kings of the scene. Making comics, living dreams, know what I mean? While they cry on YouTube, we stacking our green. Moving up, we're the masters, if you know what I mean. From the ink to the page, we keep it real. Haunted pizza, it's the ultimate deal. From the shadows of the city, we rise and we grind. Haunted pizza's the name, leave the haters behind. With Mark at the helm, yeah, he's leading the way. Designing each battle, turning night into day. Making comics for the dreamers, gotta keep it alive. While the skeptics dwell in darkness, we're destined to thrive. Haunted pizza, we're the kings of the game. While the haters cry on YouTube, we're cruising to fame. Without stories in the sky, rising like a slumber. Living for the hustle, we're a force, we won't cower. Enrico draws the grid, Dexter brings the fire. Yoon's colors light it up, pushing higher and higher. Lil bodies in the mix, cheering loud, feel the hype. Every comic we drop, they know we ain't no type. Graveyard shift, in the spotlight, U.S. assassins the move. We're stacking up the paper, nothing left to prove. Hearts and break, the Santa's crying, shift violate. Fucking kiss the pain, and then get it for fine. While we're staring every shirt and loud out. With that body, we scrubby under the right fight. We first shit this king of pop, rising like success of your mind. It's getting up the cave here in the microphone. Haunted pizza, legends carved in time. We made it, we own it, we're in our prime. In the shadows lurks a tale of dread, where love meets blood and the living dead. Sean Payne, a haunted hunter with a heart torn, chasing whispers of a child lost forlorn. A burden he bears, a line crossed to fight. In the darkness he seeks the light. Writhe and pain where shadows entwine. A family fractured, but love will combine. Through horror and fire they'll break the chains. In the heart of Vineland, where nothing remains. The tome of black whispers spells of sin, crafting portals to let the fiends in. His daughter Grace, a witch unafraid. In the chaos of love, her magic was made. Together they'll rise, within man, to reclaim the night, to make their stand. Writhe and pain where shadows entwine. A family fractured, but love will combine.
In the shadows we rise, with honor in our eyes. American Ninja X, where the fearless never dies. US assassin on the front lines we stand, guardians of freedom, together hand in hand. Side by side we'll fight, our spirits never break. American Ninja X, hear the battle cry. US assassin, we will always fly high. Together we rise, we shine like the sun. In the name of
American Ninja X, US assassin, the meanest, the coolest.
AMNX action figures, collect them all.
Gigi Diaz in her black leather lace, with piercings that shine, she's embracing the space. Raised in the chaos, an army brat's might. Now wielding her weapons, she's ready to fight. Through the dark wood shadows in the night, Noxus biotech unleashing their fright. Gone, Goth, she's the shadow in the storm. Fighting for freedom, she'll break every norm. From the depths of the lab, the walls will fall.
What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. It's the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club on a Wednesday. What's going on here? I'm the moral compass, the fulfillment king, Mark Poulton. And yes, that's right. It's a special edition of the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club. We're finally talking about it. You guys have been waiting for it. We're discussing Skinwalkers. Joining me, one of my co-hosts,
Dexter Weeks, the the secret weapon in the game. With a pencil in his hand, he's carving out his name. Hawaiian heat, the bad man with the ink. Drawing worlds where heroes clash and villains sink. Haunted pieces pride, he's the one we need. Making magic on the page, planting every seed. Batman with the...
Welcome Dexter Weeks to the show. What's up, Dex?
What's going on, TMC? What up?
How you been, man?
Oh man, trying to chill with this hot weather. We're having a heat wave here in Jersey, man.
Yeah, so I was in Augusta, Georgia, and I was like, man, it is hot here. And then I came home and I was like, what? It's even hotter here.
Thankfully, we have a pool, so it keeps us nice and cool. So
awesome.
we got to have a haunted pizza pool party, man. You know what I'm saying?
That would be amazing. Yeah. I'm all for it. Also joining, I saw him dancing. The Dexter Weeks song may have replaced Enrico Botta's Revolution song as his new jam. I'm talking about our guy.
He's the king, the ruler of this art scene. Mark Yoon's the name, living the dream. With every punch, he's raising the bar. In a world of art, he's the brightest star.
Please welcome to the show the man Steven Seagal fears, Mark Yoon.
What up, Yoon?
It is 97 degrees at almost 7:30 here in Florida, so it's pretty.
We've been over a buck, like a $1.02 or so in the last 3 days.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You're getting hit that humidity, huh? With the shore. Yeah.
Brutal, man. Brutal.
Yeah, no, I was out working this morning. Started my inspections at like 9:15. By 9:30, I was just like drenched in sweat. It's miserable out.
Try working.
People underestimate. Oh yeah, people underestimate that Jersey heat. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
dude. I think when I worked at UPS, one of the days I think I lost 10 pounds just working in the back of a trailer. It was incredible, guys. It's the horror show, but we got a special guest with us. Since it's Wednesday, please welcome
Thomas the Heart, on the rise, no disguise. Hero by day, but a guardian in skies. Mask on tight, but the heart's wide open. Aaron's my anchor, keeps the hope unbroken. In the shadow.
Make it rain for Sean Aaron.
Hi guys.
Speaking of the cutest little guy, Sean, did you see the news that they may have come up with a permanent cure for type 1 diabetes?
Wow.
No.
I'm not even kidding you. In a scientific trial out of 12 people, 10 participants completely cured, don't have to take insulin anymore at all.
How they rebuild their pancreas?
I don't know. All I saw from the scientific studies, there's this new drug that's on the market that actually goes into the cells and makes it produce insulin on its own, because that's the problem with type 1. Yeah, and it's like it's going. Yeah, right. For the people that don't, but it's it's in trials now, and it's like looking really promising. So type 1 might actually be like a thing that
oh no, there goes my brand.
There's your gimmick.
Oh, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I'll look that up. But
check it out.
Anything for gonorrhea? Because
you got to rewrite the ending of type 1 now.
Yeah, right.
He just goes into the past. It's like, oh, it's the 90s. Damn it.
Thanks.
Guys, we're in for a real treat tonight because it's the horror show, and we're being joined by none other than
In the shadows where the secrets dwell, Enrico paints with strokes that cast a spell. His brushes whisper tales of dark delight. In haunted echoes he ignites the night. Master of illusion.
I thought we were getting Enrico Botta tonight, but apparently we got a special guest.
Oh no!
Who do we have here? I forget this character's name.
Oh, hello. My name is Mew Mew Kitty, and I am a positively evangelist. I just wanted to tell everyone, have a very good show, and everything will be very, very good for everybody.
What's up,
You
Enrico?
Kitty from Mirror Mask?
Weird, man.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Every time he makes an appearance on the show, I always bring it up, but he just reminds me of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back when Jason Mewes calls what's her name? Shannon Elizabeth Boo Boo Kitty Fuck, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like Mew Mew Kitty, yeah. Sounds like that, yeah.
He might have to go through a name change.
No, it's completely different. Boo Boo is completely different from Mew Mew.
It's his cousin.
True.
No
Hey,
relation.
Enrico, how you doing? This has been a while since you've been on the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Show. In case you're not aware, we talk horror movies on this show.
I heard.
Are you prepared?
Yeah, absolutely. But isn't it Wednesday though? Wait, Wednesday is Revolution.
We're all
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm throwing the fans a curveball, keeping them on their toes. I've been away, and we didn't do Skinwalkers the previous week. The chat's getting a little angry with me. I'm going to probably get exiled soon. I heard.
Life happens. Life happens. But poor Sean's over here like, what the fuck's a Skinwalker?
No,
that was my Sean impression.
I like it. Work on it. You put more hook. But I watched that on Saturday when you guys were gone. So I think
I watched it on Skinamax.
Yeah, different movies.
I think you watched a different movie.
Flute Walkers or whatever.
Yeah. He was rough, but I saw that one.
Guys, we'll get into the movie a little later. First, let's say hello to the chat. First in the chat. We got Ice Pick Mark Penguin. He was hanging out. I was on the DNA show talking Gun Goth earlier today. And Penguin was there hanging out.
Nice.
He says Gun Goth is live with 13 covers. She is the hot topic. Back it on Indiegogo. Back it on Kickstarter. Also, Writhe and Pain Volume 2 is still in demand on Indiegogo. Go visit artist Chris Graves this weekend at Garden State Comic Fest and buy some comics and art from him.
Oh, nice.
Also, our very own Dexter Weeks has a piece in this upcoming The Crow art book. Sign up here to get notified at launch. There is a launch page now on Kickstarter. Go check it out.
Can you share it? Or is that like a it has to be shown?
Yeah, I think I posted it, but I don't know if I have the.
Here we go.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
This looks this just from the covers. This looks amazing.
Dude,
I really like that white cover.
Yeah, there's so many good artists in there.
Do you know who did that the white cover? Because that looks amazing.
You know what? I do follow him. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Is that Crow one of those? Is that Eric one of those Smash buddy things? Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Wrestling.
No, it's definitely not a Slam Buddy. But
Slam Buddy.
It's a plushie. Who was? Someone was making
Smash Buddies was my nickname in high school.
It was Amanda B. Remember Amanda?
Yeah, she was saying yes, plushie, right?
Sean gets me.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, we heard you, Yoon. But Printed in Blood, I'm already I've already signed up for this to get notified. I want to grab a copy of this.
When's it go live?
This week, I think.
Oh, word. They
didn't really say the exact date, but I'm almost positive it's this week. So, yeah, their next book is it's going to be Jason Voorhees. So.
Oh wow, amazing! Cool. Are you in that book?
I will be submitting some stuff. Yeah. So
awesome.
If you got to get accepted. It's not like they just take anybody who just puts stuff in. Yeah. But hopefully I'll get accepted. So
I'm just gonna paint a picture of Voorhees, New Jersey, and then hopefully that gets in.
To the mall.
Yeah.
But this is celebrating the what is it? The 30th anniversary of the Crow movie.
Wow. Yeah.
31st.
30 years of the cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah, this is a perfect movie as far as I'm concerned. And Enrico went with us when we saw the anniversary edition at the movie theater. So
that was fun, man. Yeah.
It's a crime that Enrico doesn't have a piece in his book. Come on, Enrico.
It's a crime. It really is. I just, dude, I wish I could have. I wish I could have.
Yeah.
Just send him a photo of yourself as the Crow.
I should. Yeah.
You deserve.
Throw a filter over it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, go sign up for this. It's going to be incredible. Our very own Hawaiian Heat, Dexter Weeks, is part of it. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, it should be good.
All right, what else is going on in the chat? TMC promoted Gun Goth on DNA show today. Catch the replay. Yeah, we got 4 new backers over on Indiegogo while I was streaming with Andy Smith and Dennis Turner.
Right.
So guys, so thanks so much for having me on. One of my favorite shows to go on. Those guys are awesome.
I've tried not to look at the page too much because of squirt PTSD, but it's just hard because like I know where the number of the volume of books that we're selling is like a lot, right?
Yeah.
But
so if this was one of my
we have that $5 digital and stuff, there's like it's like a lower bar for money, so it's kind of.
Yeah, so if this was like one of my standard campaigns where like the lowest price is $25, the book's $25, this would almost be at 10 grand this campaign. But we're doing $5 digital, $10 physical. So for a lot of backers.
It's really good. I mean, I mean, the volume is great. So hopefully the readers like it and they stick around for volume 2. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff for volume 2.
Yeah. We're over 300 books, right, Mark? I think.
Yeah, I think we're over 350 at this point.
Nice.
Yeah. So my goal is I want 500 books sold. I think we're going to smash that. So
for a first issue, that'll be great. Yeah, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, and we'll just build on it from there. Like once we start building a back catalog of Gun Goth, the campaigns will get bigger because we'll have collected editions. We'll have 2 collected editions because Enrico's going to be doing backup stories every issue. So soon we'll have like our own volumes of Enrico Botta Gun Goth books. So
yeah, Gun Goth is like a Goo Goo Dolls album with me and Enrico, because like every other track is like another different lead singer.
Hopefully we'll have figures, right, Mark? We're working on our figures.
Oh, that would be amazing. Great. Yeah. We got Dex pulling double duty in the chat saying ice pick. Have you seen Marshmallow? What is that, Dex?
Oh man,
DJ.
Yeah, there's this new. I know if you look it up, you got to make sure you put in movie. But it's this new horror movie that just came out, and I follow a lot of like horror fan TikTokers, and they recommended this film, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And it was pretty good. It's basically it's kind of like Stranger Things, but it's a bunch of kids that go to this I guess summer camp, so it's very 80s, and there's like a serial killer. His name's the Doctor. It's really good. I'm telling you, it has twists in it. And you know me, Mark, like I've seen everything over the years of my life, and there's not much that can, fool me. But this movie fooled me. Like there's stuff that happens at the end, you'll never figure it out until the end. And I've always said like a good movie has like a strong ending, and this movie doesn't, disappoint. So yeah, I recommend.
Streaming anywhere, Dex?
What's that?
Is it streaming anywhere?
It is, but unfortunately, you have to pay for it. It's on. I think it's on Amazon.
So like $3.99 for a rent for HD.
I think that might be more, but I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Speaking of movies that throw you curveballs, Chase and I yesterday we went to the theaters and we saw Friendship.
Oh yeah.
Paul how was that?
824.
Yeah,
it's the craziest movie. Like Chase and I had no idea where this movie was going. Like we kept like looking at each other. We couldn't believe where it was going. Like basically it's this guy who really just likes to keep to himself, watch Marvel movies, kind of takes his wife and son for granted, and he gets mail delivered, the neighbor's mail delivered to his house, and he delivers it in person, and it's the new neighbor played by Paul Rudd, who's the local weatherman. And they become friends. He invites Paul Rudd invites the guy over to his house, like to get to know him, and his wife pushes him to go because she wants him out of the house, and he just like sort of falls in love with Paul Rudd, thinks he's the coolest guy. Like, bless you. Paul Rudd's the local weatherman. He's in a punk rock band. He likes to go into the woods and explore. Like he picks mushrooms that are edible, and this guy just tries to copy him. Like he wants to be just like Paul Rudd. And then Paul Rudd decides to like invite him into his circle of friends, and he introduces him to his other friends. And the guy makes such a bad impression. He's like, we can't be friends anymore. I'm sorry. And it just devastates the guy. And he just like Spot he just keeps spiraling, trying to like win Paul Rudd back, and you're watching this and like he's just making things worse. Like you can't believe like where it's going. It's funny, it's weird. I mean, I highly recommend it. It's crazy.
The
like,
marketing,
Chase
the marketing's weird.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even really understand, like, know what it's
Paul
about.
Rudd said it's like the reverse "I Love You Man." He said it's like a spiritual successor to "I Love You Man," and I'm like, what?
Kinda, yeah, but it's like darker. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like it's so weird. Chase and I couldn't stop talking about it. He kept like bringing up points. Oh, remember when this happened? It's just a crazy movie. I highly recommend it. We were the only ones in the theater. It's not.
The marketing was like "I Love You Man" for psychos, which caught my attention.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's been out for a while too, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the last two A24 movies I saw both starred Paul Rudd. It was that and Death of the Unicorn
1, 2.
Amazing. Yeah. It's the summer of Rudd.
I saw an A24 film too with William Dafoe. It was The Legend of Ochi.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
How was
I
that?
think Dex helped me view that.
Oh, that's
one,
right.
but,
Yeah.
but it was great. It was great. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Penguin says it was 95 degrees here the last 2 days.
Yes.
Try 100 degrees, Penguin.
Yes.
Dude, it's so hot. It's so hot over here. I mean, like I walk out the door and you just kind of melt. Like
yeah.
And because Jersey's super humid, the South Jersey specifically, where we're all from, is super humid because of all the water on both sides, and it's not that like there's a lot of water.
Yeah.
I haven't felt that kind of humidity since I moved to Manhattan because like the water's right there, so like Long Island City and stuff. That it you melt. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I've been to like. Even in Florida, like we don't get that humidity. Like Orlando, I lived in Arizona. Well, Arizona has no natural bodies of water. California, like there's like it's more arid than anything. But Jersey is really moist, like it really is.
We got Giannis in the house. He says my place got 95 degrees in Ottawa. I just call it Hottawa.
Tell Giannis, man. My wife and I, we're gonna make a trip. We're doing all the hockey.
Arenas? Oh, wow.
So we'll be stopping by Ottawa. I'll look them up.
Amazing.
Nice.
How many do you have on your list so far?
That I've been to? Or only a few. I mean, we're planning a travel where we're going to drive to Canada and do the whole thing.
Oh, that's amazing.
Fly back. Yeah, so that's our bucket list. But I'll look you up, Giannis, in Ottawa, man.
Penguin says, make it rain for Sean. Don't be a bum back type one. Where are we at, Sean? 4 pages
We are
left?
working on, 3.5. I'm working on 43 right now. So it's an action-packed page.
That's fantastical.
Oh, look at this. Penguin doing the research. People with severe diabetes cured in small stem cell trial. That's awesome. You go. Look it up, man.
All right. Now I got to do another book.
He's doing God work. It's the sequel.
Sleeping psychopathy. I'm angry too. What are we angry about? I forget.
Is
that Italian?
He doesn't know why.
The Italian brain rot.
Sleeping psychopathy. He doesn't know why, but he'll join in with the anger, raise the pitchforks.
Oh, what you do, Mark?
Aggressive.
I don't know. Is he going to exile me too? I don't know.
Is he EVS fan?
Penguin says Corey Feldman dropped a hot new music track this week. I don't know about this. Oh my gosh. I'm sure it's magical.
It's so magical.
Yeah. Penguin, June 25th, 1991, X-Force #1 arrives in stores. Sales over 5 million copies, made it #2 best-selling title of all time. I remember picking this up at the comic shop. My bag set. I had all. Yeah. I still got them
all unopened, man.
Yeah, man. I have a bunch unopened too. I tried to get all the cards. Like it was that was a big book. It was a big book.
Penguin says A24. I rewatched Maxine the other night. Great movie.
Oh, I love Maxine.
Decent movie.
Great movie.
It's trilogy, man. All three are great, man.
Totally cool. Giannis says, X-Force was one of the best Marvel comics of all time. I think the colorist and sketcher back then was Jim Lee.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Sure about that.
Jin Lee was the colorist of X-Force.
Mm.
Dex, what's her name? What's her name from Maxine? What's her name?
Goth.
Yes.
Mia
Isn't
Goth.
she in like the new Frankenstein movie? One of these new Frankenstein movies that are coming out?
In
or something like that?
Guillermo del Toro ones?
Is she in that? Is she in that one?
She might
Somebody
be.
look that up. Penguin.
Come on, Penguin.
Come to my rescue. I swear Mia Goth is in a new movie and it's sort of like Frankenstein or Dracula or something. Tell me what it is.
It could be the Guillermo one. So
Guillermo.
For Giannis, I think he was referring to Rob Liefeld, the artist of X-Force. Jim Lee, artist of X-Men.
Right.
Yeah. Just wanted to clear that up. By the way, 142 people watching on X, YouTube, and Facebook. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notifications. We're usually here talking comics and pop culture, but today we're a little behind schedule, so we're talking horror movies. This is the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club. We're talking Skinwalkers today. First, just finishing up the comic talk. We're going to, since we got 4 new backers on Indiegogo, I thought we'd do another sketch giveaway to a lucky backer on Indiegogo. Is everyone down for that? Has anyone started a sketch?
Are we doing it?
No, I'm not. Fuck yeah.
Whoa. He's just like, fuck them backers.
Wow.
That's what I heard.
So,
That's what I heard.
Yoon doesn't know how to sell books, guys.
Someone has to be the heel.
Do one? I'll move over to the drawing desk.
Oh, that would be amazing, Enrico.
Hey, come over here, buddy. Enrico, come over here, buddy. I got room for you.
Oh, do you?
I got
Why?
room.
I should come there. I'm gonna come stream from your place.
Yeah, we should all stream from the Poulton residence, man.
Yeah.
The Poulton Manor.
The Poulton.
Penguin says, yes, she is in the upcoming Frankenstein film by Guillermo del Toro.
One of my favorite directors.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
coming out in the fall, right?
I think so.
Netflix?
Yeah.
That's good.
Straight to Netflix. But
By the way, last time we streamed, we talked about that Art Adams Creature from the Black Lagoon book. I picked it up. I just had it delivered. I think next Wednesday we're going to talk about it. We need a new horror movie for Sunday. Werewolf season is over for the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club for the time being. I believe it's Enrico's turn to pick a movie. So Enrico, do you have a pick in play? I'll try to queue up the trailer for later.
Well, yeah, didn't I have a couple of them that I threw over to you?
Yeah, I'll have to look them up. Unless you know them offhand.
yeah, I gotta look on Tubi and see what's
All right, I'll take a look.
I think one was Tusk, Kevin Smith's Tusk.
Ooh.
And then the other one was Color Out of Space with Nick Cage, which is an H.P. Lovecraft story.
Yeah, I actually own that. I have it on 4K.
Which one do you want to watch?
I mean, for the show, Tusk would probably be the more fun one, right?
Yeah, Tusk is great, but I like the other one better though. But yeah, Tusk.
Do you really? Yeah, because I've never seen it actually. I've never seen it
either.
Yeah,
maybe other people might not because it's like it's kind of got like thinker elements in it. But like I love that movie a lot. But Tusk is also
right,
fun.
and that's why I was thinking maybe we skip that one because Mark might think it's slow.
Wow. Penguin says, "Thank God werewolf movies are over."
I mean no disrespect to that. I think it might is it slow because Dexter and Yoon have both seen it. Yeah. So if it's kind of more cerebral and whatnot.
Yeah.
I've seen it thrice.
So is that what it is? Like that? It doesn't have like
it's very
no. It's just
I feel
really,
like
it's
like
my kind of horror.
Not a backhanded compliment.
It's not.
It's
100% TMC. TMC.
He just called you slow, Mark.
TMC. It's not. I do not mean it like that at all.
Have you seen his baseball?
No one. There's absolutely no context to this. I'm saying it for the benefit of the show, for other people and everyone else that's going to watch it. My taste, might be like, maybe I like a slow burn. I like to get into it. If it's boring for everybody, I don't want to do that to everybody.
I'm surprised she's not in the chat, but I'm sure somewhere Missy Duran is laughing her head off. She loves to say I have simple tastes.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, Dex, I just watched something last night. I was blown away by Late Night with the Devil. It was my first time seeing
that.
that.
Dude, I love that
was
one.
So freaking good.
Is that on Tubi? Because I'll pick that. We can all just watch
I watched
that.
it on Amazon, I think. But it was on Hulu or Amazon.
Such a good movie, man.
Good.
Yeah. Creepy.
So good.
Yes.
Oh, such a good one. Yeah.
I was with it the whole way too. Like I couldn't play anything on my phone. It was just like that good.
Yeah. That's awesome. It was really good.
So Enrico, are you going to sketch for us while we talk Skinwalkers?
Yeah, I got to set up a bit. Okay.
All right. I'll get the random number generator going at the end of the show. We'll pick a number, but
Mayday's over here crossing her fingers because he's like the only one she needs.
Is she even here? I haven't seen it.
No.
Penguin says Late Night with the Devil is like one of the best films of last year.
I was blown away.
Penguin also said Skinwalkers is the worst movie we've watched all year. I don't think so. I
Listen,
don't remember.
No, we'll get to it, but I actually like it, but we'll get to it.
Penguin says Enrico is better off sketching than talking about this movie. Man, Penguin
we
really
still
does not like
still
this
have
movie.
6 minutes. We still have 6 minutes before we can start talking about it.
Oh, so we don't start until the 40-minute mark? Is that the rule?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Gun Goth then. 4 new backers today over on Indiegogo. Let me bring up the campaign page, guys. If we get a Kickstarter backer while we're streaming, we'll do another sketch giveaway. Someone will have to quick do a sketch though. But we're at 63 backers. Over $2,000 combined. We're at over $3,500. Over 350 books ordered. Incredible! Thank you so much for the support, hey guys. If you're not familiar with the book, absolutely gorgeous artwork drawn by Mark Yoon. Beautiful colors and letters by Dexter Weeks. Look at this, man. I just
Dex
love
makes it come alive, like for sure. Like even on DNA today when you were on there and they were talking about how it looks like Adult Swim-esque, I was like, that's Dex, bro. Like, I mean, like Dex brought it to life. Like, and you know what I will say? Dex is my favorite person in the world to work with because if you mention something to him, he's on it and he just gets it done. No arguments, like no qualms, and he'll put it by you again. Like he's such a an artist pleaser when it comes to like working with him. I fucking love Dex. So let's you should buy this book just for the hidden.
I mean, he's the secret weapon. We said it before.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You mentioned Adult Swim. That reminds me. This past weekend, I met Seth Green at Joe Fest.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I was manning the Ramen / Riot Press booth, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, man, how's it going?" And I look up, and it's Seth Green standing right in front of me, and I'm like shocked. I probably had like a goofy grin on my face, and I said, "I'm doing great. How are you?" And he said, "Very well, thank you." And he nodded at me and walked away. But I mean,
that's crazy.
If I had seen him coming, I probably would have been like, "Oh my God, Idle Hands is one of my favorite movies."
Yeah,
and I get a picture, but it was just natural, and it was like I didn't embarrass myself. So
yeah, no, that was good. I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just a fellow celebrity creator like yourself, you know."
Yeah,
I would have said something stupid like "Your dad still hates you, Dr. Evil" or something like that. Like I don't.
Was he like?
But you would have forgot the Dr. Evil part.
Yeah, your dad still hates you. That's it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Chris from Family Guy? What are you talking about?
Was he wrote something, Mark, or was he just there as like a celebrity?
Yeah, so he does. I guess he does a show for Adult Swim, and there's a character.
He's involved a lot in Adult Swim, actually.
Yeah,
he does a lot of voices and stuff.
There's a character called Fumbles, and it's sort of like their version of Chuckles from G.I. Joe. Well, they released an exclusive Fumbles figure for the convention, signed by Seth Green, and he came with like one of those surfboard with a sail on it that G.I. Joe had. So he was there for that. He did a panel. They actually they had a glider that I think they were selling too, and they had a contest off the balcony to see who could throw the glider the furthest. Most of them just like nosedived like straight down. So he was there. Apparently, like he's like a reoccurring guest there. He's big into action figures. But I had an amazing time. First time at Joe Fest. I absolutely loved it. The reaction to the U.S. Assassin and American Ninja figures were amazing. So much so that we changed our course and that we're not going to crowdfund them. Patrick's just going to make them flat out because everyone there was like, we want it. And we're like, oh, it's pre-order. And they're like, when's the pre-order going to be done? In a year. And they're like, okay, we'll come back in a year. They don't understand how crowdfunding works.
Right.
So everyone wanted the figure. They wanted it then and there. So he's just going to make it. Ramen Toys is making it. They have all these incredible vehicles all ready to scale with the figures. We did a bunch of shots of the figures
with the tanks and stuff.
With the tanks and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. So great feedback on the figures. They'll probably be up on Big Bad Toy Store very soon for sale. So I had an amazing time. Penguin says, did you see a Roddy Piper Iron Grenadier figure out in the wild? No, I didn't, but someone was selling a kit to turn a Mattel Roddy Piper WWE figure into G.I. Joe classified Iron Grenadier. But I would say, if you want a Iron Grenadier-esque Roddy Piper figure, stay tuned.
Secrets.
Nice.
Secrets, yeah. Mark Penguin says, I had the Chuckles action figure when I was a kid. I don't know why my mom bought it for me. It's literally the worst G.I. Joe. I'm amazed how popular Chuckles is. So many people cosplaying as him. I think it's because it's like the easiest G.I. Joe cosplay. You throw on a Hawaiian shirt and cargo pants and you're Chuckles.
Yeah, I know. It's like you're dressing like my Uncle Ron. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You were being topical though, Mark, because like Seth Green was Oz in Buffy. That was like one of the first werewolves on TV.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
90s TV. Yeah.
Hey, do you guys remember there was the show Werewolf, which was awesome, but then there was the female one that was in London. Do you know the name of that one?
No, I don't even remember that.
Was
it was called that time of the month?
Yeah. Oof, wow. Probably. Yeah. It was on like well, I guess like before UPN 9 was UPN 9, like the early 90s. She was in London.
Yeah, no.
I'm not sure.
Giannis says my first Hasbro toy was a Beast Wars Transformer Optimus Primal. Penguin says also Chuckles became super popular because in early IDW comics he assassinated Cobra Commander. If it's not written by Larry Hama, I didn't read it back then. The IDW continuity I just wasn't a fan of.
Speaking to Giannis, I get flamed for a lot, Mark, but Beast Wars is my favorite Transformers.
Oh, wow.
I get flamed for it so much, but yeah, it's got dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah. But getting back to Gun Goth, this artwork absolutely beautiful. These Dexter Weeks colors, man, straight out of the animated movie. It looks.
Let's do it.
I would love to see it animated. Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. I love what Dex did on my side too, man. Just
yes.
that really looks like a cartoon to me. Look at that.
Yeah. Speaking of which, here it is.
Look at that.
Enrico Botta colored by Dexter Weeks.
Like even the light bloom in between like the glass, like the lines, like to make it actually look like a reflection. I see what you're doing, Dex, and I like it.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I mean, how great is it going to be when we have a collected Enrico Botta Gun Goth book?
Oh, amaze balls for sure.
Yeah.
That's
the universe is growing. The universe is growing, man. So.
Yeah, the universe.
There you go.
The universe. That's awesome.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
So, guys, make sure you back Gun Goth on Indiegogo. If you back it on Kickstarter, let us know because that'll activate another free sketch giveaway. But plenty of covers to choose from. You've seen them all at this point. I posted Corey Barton. Shout out to him because he's been in the chat a lot, calling me out saying my books didn't have enough babes. Gun Goth is for him, and I put him to task. I hired him and said, "You better draw the hottest cover," and it's the highest ordered cover so far. So Corey backed up his talk.
Yeah, I got surprised. Awesome. It passed mine because mine was like number one for a while, and then Corey just came in and blew it out by like 4. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Penguin says Beast Wars is awesome. The best episode is the one with Starscream's ghost in it.
Hell yeah.
That sounds awesome. Oh, we got
These were
DeAndre
great.
Robertson in the house. He says, I got my new U.S. Assassin. I enjoyed the hell out of it. The character on the last page made me laugh. Yeah, we got a couple new character reveals at the end. So I'm glad people are enjoying it. Be on the lookout. U.S. Assassin fulfilling, Graveyard Shift 5 fulfilling. I know it's not fulfilling fast enough for people, but it's a lot of books, man. Cut me some slack.
You're only one man, Mark. You're only one man.
All right, let's do it. 45 minutes in. Let's talk some Skinwalkers. The worst movie, according to Mark Penguin, that we've watched this year. I don't think so. There's got to.
Wasn't Pumpkins this year? Like I don't know.
No, Pumpkins.
That was last year. Yeah,
but I
don't. What was that? What was that one that I watched with Big Torta, the silverware throwing girl? That was the worst one. You remember Dex, the one, the summer camp with that one weekling?
Oh yeah.
84 or something.
That
Final
was
Summer
shit.
Or something?
Yeah, Final Summer. Yeah, that was garbage.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that bad. But I thought Skinwalkers was pretty good.
I liked it. First of all, it's another CW cast movie, right? Because we got Jason Behr from Roswell. Yeah. We got the blonde chick is from she's a big part in Smallville. So we got freaking what's his name? Casey Jones, but his name is Jonas. That's
Elias
amazing.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like, got Sean's girl Rita Ora as the star.
Yeah.
Oh, those lips, man.
You know what was hot though? That the other werewolf chick that like Jason Behr was like banging, like that girl was she was top dollar.
Oh, you like it?
I like you.
Yeah.
Penguin says
she was okay.
It did my pet peeve starting off with everything already in the middle of the story. Giannis wants to know, is Skinwalkers the Indian folklore source material? You know, ripping skin out of your body.
Well, that's first of all, it's native. That's Native American, like not Bollywood. But no, it's not that. It's werewolves. It's based on the lore of like Native American skinwalkers, but not like there's heavy liberties.
So basically, it's two groups of warring werewolves. There's the group led by Casey Jones, and they're trying to protect this little boy who is like he's the child of a human and a werewolf. And there's a legend says on the blood red moon, he's going to end the curse for werewolves. And then there's a group of werewolves
when he turns 13, because there's a blood red moon like every year.
Yeah. Led by Jason Behr, who is the bad werewolves who they don't think there's anything wrong with being a werewolf. They want to stay this way. So they're trying to
basically
kill
like
child.
Humanity versus bloodlust. It's like
So basically we like Penguin says, we're dropped right in the middle of this story. And this group of werewolves is just trying to kill this child because his birthday's coming up. So it's almost a chase film where they're on the run the entire time, trying to
like a Western. It's almost like a Western, right, Mark? It's like a Western shootout almost, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of gunplay.
Rita Ora is the mother of the 13-year-old boy. She had no idea her husband was a werewolf, and who's apparently dead, according to everyone. So like they have to explain to her that all these people have been helping her raise her son and protect him. They're werewolves, but they're good werewolves.
Well, he stopped himself in the beginning from getting shot with a silver bullet, and he stabbed himself in the eye with like the other werewolf hunter's knife so that he could come back. But you know what's funny is like Jason Behr, at first I had to squint because he's not usually that scruffy. And I thought it was like Jared Padalecki from Supernatural at first. And I was like, is that? And I was like, oh, that's Jason Behr. Okay. So it was pretty funny.
I kept confusing him with Brendan Fear, also from
Brendan
Roswell.
Yeah.
So it was the lead of Roswell, not the supporting actor. Right. But so it's basically
like, what was the year that this movie came out?
2006.
2006. Also written by James Roday, star of Psych, which we mentioned. Koni Waves appeared in an issue.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the chat at? Remember when I used to rate the babes in these movies? The hot blonde chick from Smallville was smoking hot.
She played like Clark's like love interest for like a whole season, like when he was like on the outs with Lana. So like they thought she was hot enough to be a part lead in a CW show. So yeah, I'm not a big blonde guy myself. But,
were you?
Yeah.
We're Dex and Enrico. Were you here at the early days when Penguin used to rate the women in the movies?
No. I'm like not remembering that.
Oh, I guess that was
yes, actually, yeah. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, yes.
I wasn't here, but I remember watching them. Yeah.
What was the order of hosts? It was me and Chris, and then Enrico joined us, and then Dex, or Dex then Enrico.
No, I think Enrico was before me. So,
but you joined soon after.
I was on really early, like I very early on. Yeah. I can't remember which show I popped in on, but it was like pretty close to the beginning. Yeah.
We're evolving, Mark. So,
by the way, guys, 214 people watching on X, Facebook, YouTube. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notifications. We're usually talking horror movies on Sunday and pop culture and comics Wednesdays. Switching it up just because I was away at Joe Fest. Oh, we got the dastardly CEO of Creepy Calzone in the house. He says, howdy, folks, behind in the show, starting from the beginning.
Nice.
Oh, well, it'll be 50 minutes before he hears us talking about him.
Yeah.
Is Creepy Calzone hiring?
Oh,
man. Penguin says, hello, boss. Oh, my God.
I think we need to start demanding medical decks. We need to start a union for haunted pizza so we can.
Go join Creepy Calzone. I got some guys in South America who. So basically, I mean, there's not much to say. This is just a chase movie. As the moon is coming and the kid's turning 13, as they get closer to his birthday, we get the big twist, and that is that the guy who's leading the bad werewolves is actually his father.
And the brother of the other team, his uncle, who's also the father of the blonde girl. So there's like a lot of familial stuff that pops off in that one scene. In that one scene, it pops off with all the family stuff. Just because he's got her outside the hospital, Jason Behr has her hostage, the blonde girl from Smallville, and that's Casey Jones's daughter. So he's like, let's do a trade, your son for my daughter, and then everyone's like, huh, like it literally zooms on everyone's face because their befuddlement, and it was, and me too. I was like, wait, what? And they're like, I don't know. I love that part. I thought it was pretty fun, but yeah.
Now the blonde chick you keep saying from Smallville, that's not the one that got wrapped up in all that stuff then.
No.
Oh, no.
Allison Mack, is that her name?
No. That's Allison Mack, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just a second, man.
No, she was in one of the seasons. She was a monster of the week kind of thing, but she lasted for almost a whole season, and she played Clark's love interest for that whole season because Lana was like still engaged to that football player at one point, which was the other guy from Supernatural. Not Jared Petal, like Jensen Ackles. Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. We got Sheldon Martin in the house. He says, "I made it. The movie was amazing. Lee bad."
See, I thought it was going to be garbage when I started watching it, but like I got invested and like I literally was into it. I had like 3 White Claws during it, but it was pretty good.
You
like,
bitches.
Penguin said one of the bad werewolves has a pet hawk that flies around and spies on the good guys.
That CGI hawk. Yeah. But I will say, and I thought about this when I was watching the whole movie. The werewolves look fucking stupid. Like their transformation werewolves, it was like,
well, they look like wolfmen, to be honest. They don't
they kind of look like Universal Wolfman or like
it was like that didn't bother me though. I liked that they were nodding.
They were
toward the Universal.
Enrico, you know what they were more like? They were more like the vampires from Buffy. That's what they looked like because they just had the brow change.
Yeah,
that's
true.
it. They had the brow change, and they looked like they had hairier bodies, but you could still see their skin, and like it was still them.
They're kind of like Chance the Rapper and Slice.
Yeah.
Maybe it takes place in the same universe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Penguin says you were white girl wasted. Of course you liked it.
White girl wasted.
Yoon,
By the way,
how's the diet going?
I was gonna say I had a delicious cauliflower pizza today, which I didn't think I was gonna like, but it was so good. I couldn't even tell the freaking difference. I was like, maybe it's because my diet has changed, like how I taste things.
You are full of shit.
Listen, it tasted so good. And well, first of all, besides that, Enrico, I haven't had an actual pizza since like my first cheat day, like 2 or 3 months ago. So like I haven't had pizza in forever.
Was that the day that you had 8 pieces?
Oh yeah. I had like 8 of them. I had like half a pie because I had
and you're telling me there was no difference between that pizza and your cauliflower pizza.
I can't listen. You don't understand, Enrico. You just don't understand. I got cauliflower pizza from Sam's, right? It's like these Members Mark cauliflower pizzas. It's like 2 for $10. It was so good. The cheese was really good. The level of sauce was good. And I honestly could not tell the difference between regular dough and like a powdery, like regular dough. It was like the cauliflower
You sound like when I try to convince myself that my mushroom coffee is just the same thing as regular coffee.
Oh, God.
That sounds fucking disgusting. But
no, it's pretty close, but it's kind of probably the same thing as the cauliflower pizza.
Don't they have like cow poop coffee too?
They have bat poop coffee, and they have it's cat poop.
Oh, is it cat?
Wait, guano coffee?
It's not guano, it's cats. There's cats that it's really expensive Premier coffee too, and these cats eat.
I could give you a discount if you want.
And something in their digestive system brings out the flavor, so they shit out the coffee beans, and then that's what they use for the actual coffee. Yeah. But it's really expensive.
Yeah,
I guarantee StreamYard will give me a short of Yoon saying cauliflower pizza just as good as regular pizza, and I will post it.
That'll be my next. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Yeah, good.
Thanks, Dex.
Sheldon says there were no boobs.
Yes, there were. The one lady, she was banging Jason Bear after they did a bunch of murder, and you see side boob with a nip. It's there. I calculated it. I saw it.
Side boob with a nip, huh?
And she had, in my opinion, she looked like Selma Hayek a little bit, like a younger Selma Hayek, and she was like, to me, I thought she was hotter than Rita or whatever her name was. But
it's like a TV show, basically. You know, so
it was a CW show, basically. Yeah.
Sheldon's pointing out one of my favorite parts. I like that the whole town arming up and being werewolves. Everyone was strapped in this movie, including Grandma. Grandma was ready for the werewolf attack.
She reminded me of like Jamie Lee Curtis. Like she was like a badass in that whole first half of the movie. Even she got shot like 3 times, and she's still like hiding behind the wall.
Whoa! Look out!
Whoa! What the heck happened?
Look out!
Breaking the joint.
Well, look who it is. It's Amanda B saying, Luwak coffee. I hear it's really good.
That must be what it's called in the cat food.
Amanda B, did you watch this movie? Did you watch Skinwalkers? I'm curious what you thought of it. Because Penguin says it's the worst movie we watched this year. Sheldon says it was amazingly bad. But from what I hear, like most of the panel, I think, kind of liked it, sort of liked it. Didn't hate it. I don't know.
Yeah, it was all right. It was okay. It was an entertaining film.
I'm not gonna lie, Mark. I didn't get to watch it. So.
I was waiting for Dex to come out with that because he was like, usually is a lot to say for these, and he was like nodding his way through.
I blew it. I just didn't have time, and I don't know.
I was watching it at the same time as I was watching the DNA podcast. Like I literally just finished watching it before we got on. That's why I know so much about it.
So
I watched it so long ago, like I almost forgot most of it, honestly, because I was watching it as I was drawing Goth one night, and
So Amanda says, I did. It wasn't the worst, but it was pretty boring in general. Seemed more like an episode in a TV show.
Yeah. CW show.
Yeah, it probably would have been like a CW limited, not even a limited series, maybe like an episode of like Buffy or something. It would have been fine, like
Vampire
an episode of something like
something.
that. Yeah,
Werewolf Diaries.
There you go.
I mean, it was more like supernatural Buffy-esque than like Werewolf Diaries, but like just the way it played out, and all the gunplay and stuff. But,
so once they revealed that Jason Bear is this kid's dad, I think all of us who watched it knew where this was going. He wasn't going to kill his son. He was going to protect his son when it came right down to it. And
we knew that the uncle was going to die. We knew that, like, I pretty much knew that they were going to be together in the end because of the way he was, like, eyeballing his son the whole time. And
yeah. So what triggered him is for his birthday, his mom gave him a pocket knife that belonged to his dad. So he pulls out the pocket knife to defend his mom against his father. And when he saw that, he sort of snapped out of it and protected his son. So the child lives. And he is the cure to his blood is actually the cure to werewolves. So at the end,
because his dad bit him, bit him, and by absorbing his blood, he became human again. Or that we assume. So at least not berserker anymore.
At the end, it's almost like a bonus scene, but it's tacked on before the credits. The two parents with their son, they're checking into a hotel, and like the mom who originally it was like. Fish out of the water. She didn't know what was going on. Now she's like the badass with trigger happy because probably the coolest looking scene is when they're in the hotel lobby checking in and in the mirror or whatever
the reflection.
You see this Grim Reaper coming in. It looks badass. She pulls a gun out and points it on him, and then to reveal the guy in the costume. But how awesome is that shot when it's in the mirror? It's incredible. Yeah,
this movie was actually shot really well, and there's a lot.
Yeah,
of
that was kind of cool looking.
You could tell it was like high definition cameras and stuff like that. But it looked like really good. I think it looked good, like all CW shows do, right? So it looked good, but it I give it a C+.
So eating human meat turns the werewolves evil.
Yeah, because they strap themselves in during the red blood moon, so they don't go berserk. Which is why some of them actually die, because we forgot that we skipped over, but the daughter gets like rescued when she's like hung up to die by her like boyfriend, and they strap themselves in for the blood red moon, but she starts turning in the middle, and they can't get to her because she's unstrapped. So she actually kills her boyfriend and almost kills her dad before she's shot by her dad trying to attempt to kill the son.
Penguin says also the big plot point is that the bad werewolves are bad because they ate human flesh and became corrupted.
Well, what are they supposed to eat then if they don't? Like, I don't understand. Like,
well, they're not vampires. I don't think they have to eat. They just transform, right? They're not like reliant.
Yeah, they can eat like chickens and stuff.
Yeah, rabbits.
They could go to like Popeyes. Yeah,
they could eat cauliflower pizza.
There you go.
so at the end when they check into the hotel, basically now werewolves are coming to them saying, "Oh, we heard that there's a cure." So I guess they're using his blood to cure the werewolves, and that's how it ends.
They also tipped the hollow point bullets with his blood that they were drawing, set like they're inferring they're going to hunt down other werewolves that are still berserk and cure them also inadvertently.
If you guys were a werewolf, would you want to be cured, or would you just want to be like a wolf pack?
Dex, I have a phobia
Mark's
against
thought about
body
this
hair.
for a long time, I think.
I have a body hair phobia, so like I don't even like facial hair.
Could you imagine a hairless werewolf?
Yeah, I would look like one of those Egyptian cats. Like one of those,
that's a great concept.
We're gonna add that to Gun Goth.
Yes, let's do it.
Trademark haunted pizza. Don't you steal it, Nicholas Kier. Don't you steal the hairless werewolf.
Yeah, we trademarked that.
Penguin does not tell your boss.
So Yoon would be more a vampire than a werewolf. Is what
yeah, I've definitely always been more of a vampire guy. Yeah, I've always been one of those tortured vampires where like, ew, blood's icky. I don't want to drink it. But I'd be
Enrico,
a gay vampire.
What's that?
Would you want to be a werewolf?
No, not particularly. I don't think a werewolf. No.
I would just look at my pubes and howl.
Oh my god.
Werewolf is too like I don't know. There's just something like too like I don't know, aggressive about it or something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
Too feral.
Yeah, they're too uncontrollable. Like it would be like a dark gift that wouldn't be pleasant to control. You know.
So Enrico likes alcohol. He doesn't like meth. Like you want to be able to control yourself. You know what I mean? You're not on bath salts.
The camaraderie of like the wolf pack and how we're all brothers. And we're all like
Yeah, but they always fucking kill each other in everything you see. It's like we're the wolf pack now. He's the new alpha. Let me murder everyone that supported me.
Yeah. We all know TMC's the alpha. We're just like the minions.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're the generals.
What about you, Mark? What about you, TMC? Are you going? Do you want to be a werewolf?
I always thought I'd be more vampire than werewolf.
Yeah, I'm definitely more vampire than werewolf.
We get to keep our
when I saw
hair.
Interview with the Vampire, the first time I saw Interview with the Vampire, I walked out of that theater like, where can I go find a vampire to bite me? Because it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool to be a damn vampire right now.
Yeah.
And never, ever, ever bite a small, spoiled blonde girl. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, too late.
Speaking of biting, I know Enrico. Didn't you just go to that karate?
Dude, yeah, I read that.
Is that where it happened? Was it at that?
No, it wasn't there. It was at another convention. Yeah.
I just wanted to. Yeah, I heard that. Oh my god. That's
so we're talking about at a Cobra Kai convention. Martin Cove bit one of his co-stars to the point where she had him thrown out of the building.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blood.
And you think he was like? You think he was high on something?
There had to be
something.
I don't know. He had problems, didn't he? Have like somebody said he had like previous problems with drugs and stuff like that. So
I don't know, but
that's crazy.
From what I've seen, like he did a public apology, and she was there yelling at him.
That is crazy.
I don't know. I kind of like Martin Cove even more. It just adds to his character, I think.
That's great. Mark loves a heel.
Yeah. Penguin says, sorry, gentlemen, I submitted the paperwork for the hairless werewolf. Sheldon says the other evil werewolves were worried the dad might save his son, so the evilness starts to wear off wolves.
There were a lot of inconsistencies with their motivations in this movie. Like half the time they seem like once they revealed that it was his dad, right? The other group of werewolves, the motorcycle ones, they seem to be just as good as the runs that were on our side. This had different, opposition to their opinions. So it was a little weird.
Well, let's be honest. Love conquers all. Like, what's that guy knows that's his kid? He's not going to eat him. He's not going to kill him.
I mean,
yeah.
Good point.
I mean, if he didn't know he had a son, what if he didn't know it was his kid? He would have killed him and then been like, "Oh, it's my son." Damn.
Sean, if your half werewolf son shows up one day, are you gonna kill him?
I mean, he's half of my kid, so he's not like a full kid. Like,
no, he's half werewolf, not half.
Sean,
what if your kid
child?
Sean and this other guy impregnated a woman.
Sean's kid has type half diabetes. Are you gonna kill him?
Probably. He's got type 2. I'm not good. I'm not down with that.
He's type 0.05.
Yeah. Now we got type 3s. Get him out of here.
So overall, thumbs up.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, why not? Thumbs up.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I didn't say I can't vote. So.
Oh. Yeah. All right, thumbs up. Enrico, how's that sketch coming along? By the way,
it's aloof.
It's I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
simplify.
Let's
there you go.
Oh, it's beautiful, man.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this is going.
I gotta fill in a lot of blacks though, so it's like
that's
I need some time. Yeah.
Amanda, generator up, Mark.
Amanda B says, well, he would be half kid, the other half would be the mom. So it is half his kid.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going all scientific,
stop sweeping for Sean.
Yeah. No, wait. No.
What about Sheldon's comments? What did he say?
Sheldon says Sean bagged a big booty to Latino werewolf.
Now,
facts. Yo, no? I would not turn down a big booty Latina. I am here to save the big booty Latinas. That is
me and Sean have had many a drunken night over booties versus boobies arguments, and
I'm a thigh guy. Like when it comes down to it, I love the thighs.
That's TMC. That's our other copyrighted werewolf. We got a werewolf with a giant Latina dumper.
Wow. Sheldon says that's aloofing good.
Aloof.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, thanks.
Aloof.
Thanks, man.
220 people watching, by the way. on X, YouTube, Facebook. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notifications. We're talking Skinwalkers. It's the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club. We're just wrapping it up. We're about to give away a sketch for Gun Goth because we got 4 new backers today on Indiegogo. I'm gonna generate a number. Let's see who it is. We have how many backers? 63. So let's do it. Let's see what we get.
Generate.
Cross your fingers, Mayday.
I'll give away another one if you hit 69.
Nice.
All right. Lucky backer 43. It has to be a physical tier though. If all you bought was the digital, I'm not mailing you something. It has to be something. So let me check.
It goes out with your book.
Yeah.
See, you're learning, Yoon. You're learning.
So backer 43.
You're to make comics, not change.
Yeah, exactly. Enrico knows what's up.
Hashtag Rob Liefeld rules.
Let me see who this is.
Mayday's gonna bust out the checkbook for Rico's sketch. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Just commission them, man. Just commission them.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be the same. She's won sketches from all 3 of us.
That is true.
Since I did 3, Mark, instead of 1, should I like mail them out individually or just mail them to you and then you can
just send them to me and I'll include them with the backers.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, backer 43 is
Amanda's like 1 through 70.
Eric Masura.
All right.
Congratulations, Eric. You won an Enrico Botta sketch.
You mean Amanda B.
AKA.
You said you pronounced it wrong. You mispronounced it.
She needs an Enrico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get one, Amanda.
We'll just clone him one day.
Yeah.
Send him out.
You'll get. Amanda's going to get one either way, I think.
Well, hey, Amanda says, hey, I backed both digital and physical. As long as there's one version where you backed physical, we'll send you your sketch. You backing digital just great.
You just get to read
your
it.
Odds greater, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't Penguin? What wasn't he the first one that did the 140 box, the box set?
I'm not sure. I could look it up. Sheldon says you're here to change comics, but make comics, not change. There you go. We're here to change comics. That's what Haunted Pizza is all about.
You know what's funny? I actually really like this book too. I think this book turned out like excellent. I'm not even just saying that as like.
I think the book's great. Yeah. Oh, you are correct. Mark Penguin, first to buy a box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then,
I feel like that warrants something special from me personally, not necessarily the campaign or anything else like that. I feel like
what if Enrico gives him another sketch, but Mayday still doesn't get one from him? We're like, maybe issue 2, Mayday.
Mayday will get hooked up.
Yeah, she'll get hooked up for sure.
Guys, we still got like 49 days left in the campaign. Plenty of sketch giveaways to come. So,
isn't there like a stretch in between though, where it's like kind of hidden, like not from purview, but from like it picks up in the beginning and then it picks up towards the end when it's about to go off, right? Like those are the two spikes.
Like a lull. Yeah, there's a lull.
In backing, that's usually the way it works in crowdfunding.
Because people think they have time.
Hopefully we can encourage people to back as we give away more sketches. Amanda B says, knife in the back, Enrico.
Wait, knife in the back, Enrico? What does that mean?
Because you're going to do something special for Penguin and she needs a sketch from you.
Amanda, I said you're going to get one either way.
Amanda B you were backer number 1, Amanda. That's how you got all the sketches.
Well, she was one on both campaigns. She was one on Kickstarter and on
Kickstarter. So she
gave you a
she's angry.
But she wasn't listening to what I said before I even said that about Penguin. I said, don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to get one, Amanda.
Penguin says, I will sell my soul and perform untold dark arts to ensure that Amanda B does not get that sketch. Wow.
I kind of respect that.
Penguin's going to come shave my ass for that cosplay of the naked werewolf.
What? Oh, my God. That came out of nowhere.
It's got to be difficult to shave. It's got to be difficult to shave Yoon's ass, like by himself. I mean, right? Is that tough to do?
My wife usually shaves it. Yeah, I
What
can't
the
reach around back
fuck?
there.
God.
You just lay
Yeah,
there
my
and you're like cream it up. And it's
This is
like-
gonna
she's
be a
a- she's
short
the
on the
camper,
channel
man.
tomorrow.
She's a
Forget
camper.
the
She's like bend
cauliflower
over
pizza.
and gets up in there.
Huge.
He
Oh my
just
god.
keeps one in her eye.
Sheldon says Amanda B might be easier just to buy an Enrico commission.
Scams and schemes.
You guys aren't listening
Yeah.
to me.
I know.
You guys are not listening to me.
It should just
Schemes
become a
and
bit at this
schemes.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Either, regardless what you said, you'd either get like a schemes and scams, or you're gonna get like a stab knife in the back.
Penguin wants us to kick Yoon. He's out of control today. How many White Claws have you had?
6, I think.
Damn,
You mean kick me over so you can get in there more with the electric
Oh my
razor?
God.
You gotta
Hey,
get the
you.
tape, brother.
Is it true
All
that
right,
they still
guys,
sell
so-
red? One time I want to talk to him.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Hey, is it true that they still sell red dogs in Florida?
Red
dogs.
What's a red dog?
Well, you wouldn't know.
Is that like a raw? Is it like a raw dog?
No, it was a beer back in like the 90s. You know, the one where you turned like the logo, you turned upside down. The logo was Batman was eating out the chick.
What?
Oh, I think I remember seeing that. Yeah.
What
yeah,
are
yeah.
you talking about?
I'm
I
talking
have
about
to see this
ecstasy.
now.
Yeah.
It's Florida. Florida has their own cigarettes they make too that are like $4 for a thing, and like
Really?
they have yeah,
Nice.
yeah. They're called like 364s or 365s or something. They're like they make Newports look like freaking cigars from Cuba. It's
Well, it's a Florida thing, man.
Enrico,
Yeah, it's a Florida
on
thing.
that sketch, could you please put like on the back of it IGG 43 so I know where it goes?
IGG 43.
Yep. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna send Mark a sketch of Penguin.
Oh my
shaving
God!
ass.
Don't you dare! I will not kick you from the show, but I'll exile you. You'll be exiled.
Like
You'll be the
EDF.
next Mark exiled.
EDF.
You know. I also feel like wait, when you're doing the giveaway,
Yeah.
it's just to a random backer.
Yeah.
They don't have to be watching the show right now.
No,
I feel like the next one they have to be watching the show.
that's a good one.
All right. Okay. Next time we give away, you have to be watching the show.
And you have to be named. Your name has to start with an
You have
A.
to be female,
Yeah.
and your name has to start with an A.
Legally.
Number one backer.
It's gonna be like Alyssa Milano.
Big fan of the channel, Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Alyssa
Friend of his
Milano.
family.
I mean, yeah, she likes gun
Avril
goth. I would
Lavigne,
think.
also big fan of the
Oh
show.
yeah. True.
Ali
Ace
Larter.
Base.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up.
All right,
guys.
here we go, man.
Dylan says, "Geez, Yoon, that cauliflower pizza is making you gay. Like when the werewolves eat that human meat, makes them evil." Sheldon Martin, could I commission some fan art for our Discord? Our next T-shirt.
Yeah, we need some merch. We need some more
Jeez.
merch.
This is looking really cool, man. This is looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at all those
beautiful.
blacks you got done that
Yeah.
fast. Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Sheldon says, "Great point, Enrico, about watching the show, but not the other stuff."
Yeah.
The only thing is like it'll be hard to put that into a random number generator. Like you can't tell who's actually watching that actually backed the book. That's the one.
That's
Well,
true.
I'd have to do the research and see if everyone watching in the chat backed the book. All right, guys,
Yeah.
let's wrap this up. Dexter Weeks, where can people find you?
Yes. I'm on Instagram, Dexter Weeks 6975, on X, Dexter_art, and Facebook, Dexter Weeks. And yeah, man, so check out Gun Goth. It's just about wrapped up, right, Mark? Or
Yeah,
almost, yeah, we got a page or two left, but yeah, it's gonna be ready to go. And it's
all done, Dex. It's all done.
yeah, it's all done. Yeah, it's all done.
Sean, the cutest little guy, where can people find you at?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm really glad you asked me it. Like I've been wanting to say this the whole day. At Sean Aaron on all social medias. If you catch my drift. Don't be a bum. Back type 1 because
What does that mean?
All social media?
What does that mean?
It means like
All
porn.
social
It means
he's
media.
on
your OnlyFans,
on-
like all social media, like OnlyFans.
He's
Yeah, I'm
also
on
on
Black Twitter.
Pornhub and Xtube.
He's on Footfinder. He's on all of them.
Footfinder. Yeah.
Wiki feet.
Yeah.
Hamster. Listen to us
Teen
naming.
tickler. Oh, before diabetes is cured, you need to get type 1 just so you know how I saved the world of diabetics. So
Yeah.
that's what I gotta say.
Yes.
Mark,
Play ball.
Where can people find you?
In the bathroom, get my ass shaved while drinking White Claws.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God. That is like seriously not. I mean, like that is just a certain
nightmare fuel.
That's just a certain lifestyle.
Yeah.
Enrico, if he goes to Ocean City, he's shacking up with you.
What are you talking about? You're my roommate.
Okay.
He's gonna show up with the shaving cream and a Bic razor. Pecker
God.
says he means Tinder and Grinder. I'm gonna let you back, Yoon, but you need to be quiet the rest of the show. There's a couple minutes left. We need to get through it.
And year.
All right. Sean, are you on the cauliflower too?
What? No, I got testosterone.
All right. Enrico, where can people find you at?
Being very positive all the time, and on the Instagram for Enrico Botta and the X's, and also maybe for to be having the YouTubes on the I would like to for you. I would maybe like for you to be saying my Wednesdays and Sundays for the Primetime Poulton, which
Where'd he go?
what the hell?
Where'd he go, man?
What the hell, man?
Did he cough up a hairball?
I don't know, dude. Where can people find you guys?
You can find me on X and Instagram at Koni Waves. Make sure you subscribe to Primetime Poulton. Hit the notifications. We're here every Wednesday, every Sunday. Sometimes we talk G.I. Joe on Saturdays. Make sure you back Gun Goth on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Sign up for the Crow art book. Dex has a piece in it. Go back. Writhe in Pain in demand on Indiegogo, and don't be a bum. Back type 1 and be on the lookout. Soon those American Ninja X US Assassin figures will be popping up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store and other places. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later.